And there is no let-up in the fierce fighting between Israel and Hamas. Islamic militants firing a fresh barrage of rockets into central Israel, including Tel Aviv. Israeli tanks and jets bombard the Gaza Strip, and another day is underway as we welcome you to a brand new hour now of America's Newsroom. I'm Martha McCallum.
And I'm Bill Lehemmer. Good morning at home. Another day of sirens and explosions. Israel's military pushing ahead with a mission to end the campaign of terror by Hamas. Hamas firing more than 2,000 rockets into Israel since the conflict started about a month ago. Meanwhile, Hamas resisting U.S. attempts to end the fighting thus far.
John Huddy is live on the Israel-Gaza border. So, John, good morning to you. What's the latest from where you are?
Martha and Bill, the fighting continues to rage on. And in fact, we're getting reports, let me start with this, that a UN-run school that has been serving as a shelter was hit by Israeli artillery fire just within the last couple hours. And this was in the area of northern Gaza, in the northeastern part of Gaza, in a section called Bet Hanun, which is just behind me in the distance past the smoke. Now, according to people on the ground that were rushed to the hospital, what we're hearing is that the Israeli military gave an evacuation order telling people to get out of the school before it was hit by artillery fire. Nonetheless, 15 people were killed, dozens of others were injured. Now, we don't know why the school was hit. Okay, we're waiting for a response from the Israeli military, so it's unclear, and I want to emphasize that. It's unclear why it was hit. But one thing that we have seen, and according to Israeli military officials and UN investigators, this past week, 2 UN-run schools were found, Hamas rockets were found in these 2 UN-run schools this past week in Gaza, in the Gaza City and Bet Hanun area. Okay, so we're not sure if that has anything to do with it. Again, we're waiting for word from the Israeli military. But this, as the fighting has continued, it was fierce overnight. Israeli troops moved across the border, not only going after Hamas militant locations, but also the network of tunnels that has been the prime objective, Hamas militant tunnels that stretch into Israel that Hamas militants have been using to ambush Israeli soldiers. That's been a prime objective from day one of Operation Protective Edge, now in day 16, and also the ground offensive now in the 6th day. So in terms of this school that took incoming Israeli artillery fire, we're waiting for more information from the IDF, Israeli Defensive Forces, about why it was hit. And of course, as soon as we get that information, we'll have it for you. For now, the fighting continues here on the Israeli and Gaza border.
Right.
Back to you.
John, thank you very much.